Hello everyone, welcome back. If I'm audible, kindly let me know in the chat box, okay? Am I audible? Don't be so quick about the attendance, we'll get to it, okay? First, we will wait for approx 3 to 4 minutes. Let everybody join, okay? Welcome all. I can see some old students too. Okay, I'm audible. That's great. Just to let you know, there is a small gap between you and me during this live stream, okay? So if you put up a message, a query, kindly wait for a minute or two and we will address it. Guys, we are going to wait for approximately 2 to 3 minutes now. Let everybody join and then we will start, okay? Meanwhile, you can mark your attendance, okay? Just the way you did exactly in the previous class. Write your full name with your internship domain. For those who are interns of Python programming or AI prompt engineering, you don't need to mark your attendance, okay? We will mark that one in at 9 p.m., okay? Only the web development students. How was your day? My day was great. How was yours? How was your Holi? Did you all enjoy your Holi? Sir, attendance will be marked for another few minutes, then we will continue. I will also take participants screenshot, okay? These are all the participants today. Guys, try to enter with your actual name, okay? Fine. Samya is asking, I want to just ask that I have joined 2 internships. No problem, you can join 2. No issues. Before we continue, I would like to know did you attempt this assignment on your own? I mean, what's the progress? Did you try, or you want to learn from the basics on how to start this project? Have you tried or you have not? It's okay if you have not tried, because we are going to discuss it today on how you can do it. I'll show you how to do this project. So if you haven't done it already, no issues. I just want your opinion, honest opinion, that you have tried or not. 70%. Great. I have done. Great. Great. I can see some have tried and some have not tried. No problem. Aniket says assignment completed. Python, we will discuss the Python assignment approximately 9 p.m. I will put up a message, okay? Completed. Great. So in the assignment it is stated that you have to use HTML. Okay. So for those who have completed the assignment, did you use only HTML or did you use bit of CSS too? Samya saying no sir, I haven't done. I'm a new. No problem. Today we are going to discuss it from the very basics. I'll show you how to do this assignment. Use both. Can I join both web development and Python? Yes, you can. A bit of CSS too. Okay. So today we are going to discuss both. First, we will learn how to do it from HTML, just the HTML part, and then we will learn how to use CSS to make it more attractive. Okay. And in the next assignment, we will learn advanced CSS, then JavaScript. Okay. Oh, I can see some have used JavaScript too. Nice. We will teach you also. Okay. So shall we start now? So your assignment was to create a personal portfolio page, okay, using HTML. It's good if you have used CSS and JavaScript, but as if it's your assignment one, we will start off from the very basics. From now on, the level of these assignments will increase, okay. This was a very basic assignment so that you get familiarized also, okay. And for the beginners who are trying web development for the first time. Okay, so let's start. For today's lecture, I am going to use an online compiler. You can use VS Code too. No harm in that. You can use VS Code if you have VS Code, okay. Else today we are going to use an online compiler. This is the online compiler that we will be using. Let me just zoom in for you, okay. Shall we start? So first I am going to write some HTML code, okay. From the very basics we will start. See, when you start writing your code, you can see some suggestions too, right? You can use these snippets or you can write it manually. Don't worry, for those who are beginners, we are going to explain it line by line too, okay, what all these lines means, right? So first of all, I have written here doc type HTML, HTML lang equals to. Okay, so what this means is the first line doc type, it declares the document type and version of HTML that we are going to use. Okay, so in this case we have HTML5, so we have declared a doc type HTML. Okay, the second line here, the HTML lang, this lines opens the HTML document and specifies the language of the content. Okay, it specifies the language that we are going to write further. Okay, so in our case that we have write en, which simplifies English. Okay, then further we are going to add a head tag. Okay, these all things are very basics that I am going to write here. Okay, the head tag is the part of the HTML program that contains the metadata such as the document's title, character set and viewport settings and all. Okay, it is the head of the code that we are going to write. Now I'll just write some meta details. Meta char set, right? We are taking it super slow for the beginners. Okay, so that you all don't get confused. If you have your laptops open, you can code it alongside me, right? Here we are writing a small piece of code and I'll explain what this means. Okay, initial scale equals to, let us set it to, right? So what does these mean? The meta tag sets the viewport and properties for responsive web designs. Okay, it ensures that the page renders properly on various devices. Like we have set up a scale here, right? Sorry, just a small error. We have set up a scale here of 1.0. It ensures that the width of the web page is in accordance to the browser, right? Now we will give a title. We will use a title tag and we can write whatever we want. See, web dev. Okay, clear? Let me read some comment sections. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. Okay, some people are still writing their attendance. We will take up more attendance in the between of the lecture. Okay, just to ensure active participation. After this we are going to type the body of this program. Okay, this body section, see here we have written body open and body close. This body section of the HTML document is where the visible content of the web page will be declared. Okay, whatever we write inside this will be the body of the code which will be displayed on the web page. Okay, so for example, we are making a portfolio page, right? So first we will add a header. Okay, you can make it up to your own, you can use your own creativity. For example, here I am just writing uh, my name. I'm going to write my name. Okay, so h1 here, it is the size of the heading. Okay, right? So what does happen here? This gives a heading, right? See, here I have given a title. This title, it's coming here, correct? Whatever you write here, it is the title. Here I have written a header, which he it is the size h1. So Karthik, what if we change it? Let's try to change it. Okay, h3. Now you can see it's a bit smaller. Okay, you can play around with these settings and see the results. Now I have written h6. It defines the size. Now it's very small. So just in this case we will write it as 1. Okay, 1 is the highest size, as you can see. Now we will move to main tag. Okay, main tag, right? Here we will declare different sections. Okay, like as you can see here in the assignment, it was shown that you have to add page title, heading, right? You have to add about me section, skills and interest section, project section. So now we will continue on this part on how to add a section. Okay, we have add a page title and heading. Now how do you create a section? Let's see. In the main tag, I'm going to write one more tag. Its name is section. Okay, I'll give it an ID. You have to assign an ID to it. Let's say give it a name about me, right? Close it, and then again we are going to give it a heading. So here I have given my name a heading h1. This time I am going to try a smaller one, right? Let's say h2. We will write h2, and here I'll write the message about me, correct? Now I'm going to use this. It's a p tag. It's used to write a paragraph. Let's say, hi, my name is Karthik. Let's try to run it. See, now it shows our first heading, which is h1, inside our body tag. It's a little bit bigger. Then in the main section we created a section which says about me, and it is displayed here. Okay, inside it I mentioned a paragraph. It says, hi, my name is Karthik, right? This is how you can add your first section. Now what if you want to add another section like here you have added about me section, right? Now you want to add a skills and interest section. How you can do that? Let's see. What you want to do is get out of this closed section, right? Now create another section. How? Like this. Again, just like the previous time, section ID, you give it a ID, whatever you want. Okay, skills. Then you give it a heading. I'll give it a same heading because these are two sections, right? Let's write our message here, skills, right? Now let's look out at our assignment. Okay, it is stated here, create an unordered list or ordered list, okay, to your skills and interest. Include at least 3 items in each list. So here's a new topic. What is unordered list and ordered list? Here I have given a hint too. You can see UL and OL tag. You can use OL tag to create an unordered list and an OL tag to create an ordered list. Let's see how we can do this. Okay, first we'll create an unordered list. Okay, for that we will use OL tag, write OL, and then we will write LI tag. LI means list item. For example, here I will write video editing. This is my skill. Okay, then we will close the LI tag. right? Now I will add my second skill, li tag. Okay, now here I will add my second skill, let's say html, right? Now I will add my third skill, just as it is mentioned in the assignment, right? Let's write css. See, when here we have created an unordered list, and now first it shows my name, then about me, that we created a section here about me. Then we created a second section which is skills, it is displayed here. We have created an unordered list which shows like this, correct? Now how can we create an or just a second guys, I'm reading the comment sections if there is any doubt. There are some new students to the class too. Deepak says, can I make my portfolios using React? Yes, you can. In fact, in your major project, it includes a project, right, to make portfolio using your full knowledge, okay? Vaishnavi saying, did I miss something? I just came. First of all, mark your attendance. Just write your name, okay? You are late, but leave it, okay? So total duration of this internship, it will be of 1 month, okay? You're right. Now look at our assignment here. Here it is written to provide a project section, right? Add a section to showcase your project. For each project, include a heading, a brief description, and a link to the project. Now we will learn how to add a link, okay? It's pretty basic knowledge, okay? Nothing too difficult, okay? It's very easy. Now we will learn how to add a link, correct? For that, we will get out of this section, right? And we will create one more section for the project, okay? Another section is section, we will give it a id, section id equals to, let's say project, okay? You can give any id you want. And then let's give it a heading. I'll give the same heading h2 so that it looks clean, right? And then we'll give it a name, projects, right? You can write anything. Let's create a div tag, right? Here we will use a div tag. We'll come to that, don't worry. Let's say project, okay? Here we will give our heading as the assignment stated. Now I am going to use a smaller heading, okay, so that it looks a bit clean and distinctive. Let's say project title, okay? Here portfolio, correct? Pretty basic. Now we will write a description just like we did above, okay? About, in the about section we gave a heading, then a paragraph, right? Same here, we gave a heading. Now we will add a paragraph using p tag, right? So you can write whatever you want about your project here, okay? I'm just going to write hi, okay, and leave it here. Now the question is, how do you add a link? You use a here's how you add a link, right? We'll come to that, don't worry. href. Now we'll add a link here. Okay, for example, you can write whatever the link you have. We will leave a blank here. Okay, we can, within these brackets you have to write your link. It is a Google Drive link or your LinkedIn profile or GitHub, whatever it is. Okay, or you can give whatever link you want. Okay, for example, if we give it this, okay, we can write this link here. Okay, it will create a link. You can give it a title here, for example, let's say link, right? No, okay, let's write link, linked, right? See, here it is our third heading, named projects. The smaller heading which shows the title of the project. For example, here it is project title portfolio. Here is the description of the project, right? For example, I have here written hi. You can write the whole project description here. Then here is a link. Whatever link you provide here, it will be shown here. It is a clickable link. Okay, so in our case it is refused to connect because we are using an online compiler right now, but whatever you link here, it will be clickable. Okay, like this, right? If any you have any doubts, you can mention them in the comment box. Okay, we will discuss the Python and AI project at 9 p.m. Okay, yes, it will be going to be a 1 hour class. Okay, if there are no doubts, can we continue? Yes, you can use it in Notepad also, but make sure to save in an HTML file. Okay, you have to save it as .html, otherwise it won't work. Sir, I am not get my offer letter. Okay, we will get to it. Sir, can you explain about meta tags? What is the main purpose of meta tags? See, meta tags are used to describe the information about the HTML document that we are writing here. Okay, see, for example, you can see the meta tags we have used here. Okay, it affects, it doesn't affect how the page is displayed. It just provides the information about the document to the browser. Okay, it provides the meta information or metadata about the web page to the browser. It doesn't affect your this code. Okay, It doesn't affect the code or your web page. It's just the meta information that is sent to your browser and search engine. It is most commonly used for search engine optimization or viewport configuration, like we have used here, okay, to set the width or initial scale of the web page according to the browser that the user is using. Telegram link, sir. How many assignments, task in internship? You will have 2 assignments, 1 quiz and 2 projects, okay. For now you don't have to make a detailed one, okay, because this is your first assignment. We will start off with the very basics, so uh, this much pretty basic knowledge is required, okay. We will move on to the advanced one too, okay. 2 assignment will be provided and 2 projects will be provided. One project will be a mini project and another will be a major project. In the major project we won't discuss it like this, okay, you have to create it on your own, right? Sir, our project pattern is like this only. Major project will chosen by own. Yes, you can choose your own major project, okay, whatever project you want to work on, right? Now let us continue, okay. We have added the skills section, we have added the interest section. No, we have skipped the interest section, right? We can add one more section here for the skill interests, okay. Right here we skipped the section id to, let's say, interest, right? Here we can give it a heading just like we did before. Let's say interests. Let's say swimming, singing, right? You write li. See, here we have created an ordered list and you can see the difference. In the skills section we created an unordered list, and in the interest section we created an ordered list. Then we created project, right? What does our assignment say next? Right, now you can add your contact information. So for those who have not tried their project yet, you can try it out yourself, okay, from the knowledge you have gained here. Try to make that contact information bar yourself, okay. Can you add a footer to this web page? Let's try, Let's out of this main body, okay, let's add a footer. We'll use a footer tag. We'll add a paragraph. That's it. See, now you can see a footer too, right? For those who don't know what a footer is the bottom section of a website. For example, if you see the website of Vault of Codes, this part is the footer, okay. In any website you can see a footer or a header. This is the header, this is the footer part, right? This is how we code a footer. We use a footer tag, and then you can use a heading tag too here, okay. Here I have used just a simple paragraph tag. Sir, what about mini project? Mini project we will assign you, okay. Mini project will be assigned by us. Sir, we have to create the same pattern in our assignment. No, you can use your own creativity in your project, okay. Try to make it better than us, okay. Use the best of our knowledge. Now can we, okay, shall we use a bit of CSS to enhance how this part looks? Let us use a bit of CSS, okay. I'll tell you how to use CSS and how you can link these two different files, okay. Let's head over to the CSS part, okay. Let me write some code, okay. Let's give it a margin tag. We will assign box silent, correct. Right. So this block of CSS is a reset part, okay. It sets the margin and padding of all elements to 0. You understand what is margin and padding, right? It's the margin and padding. What is the purpose? It helps to create the consistent and spacing, okay, the sizing part of your web page that you are creating according to the browser, okay. It helps in the sizing part, okay. Now we will try to style it a bit, okay. How you can provide a style to it? We'll use the body, okay. We'll style the body part of the web page that we have created, right? Let's try to style it. We'll provide a font, okay. CSS pretty basic. Let's write Arial. So for those who don't know, these are the name of the fonts, okay. If you have ever used MS Office or Word, Microsoft Word, you must have seen in PowerPoint also. These are types of fonts, right? Arial, sans serif. You can use any that you want. Then we will provide the size or line height, okay. We will tell you what line height is. Wait. Let's give it 2.0, right? Standard. Background, you can provide a background color, right? How do you provide a background color? There is a specific code for it, okay. For example, here I am going to use F4, F4, F4. Right, what does this code mean? It will provide a light gray color. Okay, light gray color for the background. Let's write another code, 333. Then margin 0, let's provide it 0. Right, now first of all let's link this. Okay, to our, we need to link this. See, if you write your HTML file like this and run, nothing will happen. Okay, it's just the same. In order to make these changes, you need to link it to your HTML file. How? You need to edit this header tag. Okay, how will you edit this head tag? Let me show you. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, keep writing them in the comment section. Okay, any doubts? Okay, AI and prompt engineering will continue at 9. Can I use CSS2? Yes, you can. So we will provide here a link tag. Okay, how? In the head section. Okay, in the head section, write link. Well, it's a format, right? Style sheet, then href equals to the path of your HCSS file, the path where you have saved it. So for us, we are using an online compiler, so our path will be style dot css, right? For you, you will have, if you are using a code editor, an IDE, make sure you paste the path. Okay, correct. Now let's move on. We will add some more code here. Okay, so we have edited body. Now we will continue with header. Okay, let's continue with header tags. Same way that we have given it here. Okay, same way we will add it here. Okay, background color, margin, right? Background color, margin, whatever you want to give here. Let us make a little bit of change. Right, here I will write different code. For color, let's take a different color. Here we will add padding. Okay, you will see the difference of what the padding does. Okay, right, we can use a text alignment tool to align the text, let's say center, right? Now we will edit the header h1, right? let's say font size. You can change the font size to uh, let's take 36 pixels, right? Now we can edit our main body. Main max width, let's say 800 pixels, right? Margin 20 pixel auto. Padding, let's add 20, right? 20 pixels. Background color border radius, right? Pixels. Box shadow, you can add a shadow here, let's say 2 pixel, right? 5 pixel. For those who are trying CSS for the first time, no issues, kindly keep up, okay? Now we will add some CSS style for section, right? Margin bottom, let's say 30 pixels. Then section H2, right? Font size, let's assign 24 pixels, smaller than the original, right? Margin bottom, and then just close it. Now you can add styles to the linked list that you created here, okay? These linked lists, projects and all, okay? Whatever you think, right? I think it's not linked, right? Style, right here. See the changes that we did to the CSS. Okay, there was a small error. I forgot to type S here, so it showed error. Okay, it was not working. See, now I'll explain you the difference that it created. Here in the header, I aligned text alignment as center. So now you can see the heading that we created Karthik. Now it's in center. Okay, if we remove it, let's remove the whole code, right? If we run it, this is the old version, right? The thing that we created earlier, and this is the updated version after using a bit of CSS, only the basics. Now you can see that is the difference, the size, the font, the alignment, right? This is the difference that we created using CSS. Now you can use the advanced CSS and some more concepts to make it more attractive, like you can add color, you can add animations that we are going to discuss in the further upcoming assignments and sections, right? For those who have bit of knowledge of CSS, you are most welcome to use them. Okay, use the most you can use in this assignment. The best assignments will also be posted on our website. If you have seen our website, okay, we try to post all the assignments of our students on our website and also on our LinkedIn page. Okay, if you have seen our LinkedIn page, we try to post each assignment. Okay, what you need to do is try your best, use CSS. Okay, use CSS or JavaScript, whatever you want. Share your project on LinkedIn tagging Vault of Codes, and we will surely, if your assignment is attractive enough, we will share it on our posts. Okay, we will also mention you on our page. Some students are still marking attendance quite late, but चलो कोई बात नहीं. Yes, I use style.css, that's why it was not changing. Make sure you don't make the same mistake like I did. So here it will come styles. Okay, the file name is styles.css, that's why. Try to join the class with your real name. Okay, today we had an incident in the Telegram group where some person with a different name messaged us. Okay, so we have removed them. They had several complaints, so make sure you have your correct name. Where is the color? We used a light gray color, right? So here it is, the light gray color. Okay, class, thank you for joining today's session. After a few minutes we'll start discussing the project for Python programming. Okay, this was today for the web development students. Try your best to complete this project and submit on the link that was given earlier. Okay, we'll be checking your assignments. Try your best, right? So now Python students will continue. This was it for web development students. Thank you for joining. Okay, now you can try it on yourself. Okay, we have another session of web dev. Yes, you will have another session on web dev next week. Okay, next week. How to submit assignment? There is a link in the Telegram group, Google form link. What about Java programming internship? We do not have Java programming internship for free currently. Okay, there is a paid batch for web dev, Java programming if you want. Okay, here you can see on our website, you can enroll from here if you are interested in Java. Okay, if you are interested in Java, you can join from here. Okay, can we save the portfolio as zip file or by hosting? Either, but you have to show us the code that you wrote. Okay, so there are several options. There will be a file for a GitHub or Google Drive also, so make sure to share the code too. Okay, can I continue this? Yes, you can. Where to submit assignment? Write your name and internship domain here, and it will be recorded. Okay, thank you for joining today's class. You all can leave. Okay, thank you. Have a good night to all the web development interns. For Python programming and AI interns, we will start after 5 or 6 minutes, okay, at 9 p.m. Okay, good night, good night.